Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. Decision time is coming on multiple fronts. The most important is who will be the 2025 quarterback for the Steelers. Reports indicate they are leaning towards Justin Fields, but that is just a preference and depends on a number of factors. It takes two to tango, and the quarterback obviously needs to want to come back. He also needs to be unable to receive more money elsewhere. Fields and Wilson are both expected to have a decent market for their services with a weaker than normal free agent market at the position and definitely a weaker than normal draft class. Adam Schefter says the Steelers are pushing to sign one of them this week so it doesn't come down to an open market in free agency, but the players may have a reason to want to test the waters. At the very least, it could drive their price up. It's a delicate situation, and there's reason that Omar Khan left all options on the table in his several media appearances during the scouting combine. Once the quarterback situation is figured out, the Steelers will need to make their final decision on Najee Harris and the rest of their internal free agents before they lock in their final plan for external free agents, wide receivers, defensive linemen, cornerbacks, safeties, maybe even a tight end or an offensive lineman. There are several different ways this can go, and it will end up having a profound effect on their draft strategy at the end of April. For example, if wide receiver and defensive line is addressed in free agency to some degree, perhaps cornerback becomes the top priority in the draft with day two to address the other holes and make sure there is youth in the pipeline. They did meet with multiple top first-round expected cornerbacks. There are too many needs to truly fill every hole, but they still have a shot at being a better team or a better roster overall than they were in 2024, if for no other reason than the offensive line finally gelling and getting older and more experienced, mixed with the defense getting used to having Patrick Queen as the central communicator as he gets more comfortable being the quarterback of the defense. Much of the same core is still in place, despite Mike Tomlin saying changes are likely coming at all levels. After the season, it seems likely at this point that they run everything back largely with the same group. There may be a better receiver in the mix, and there will likely be a new running back in the mix, but many of the same pieces might look similar. Will that continuity be enough to get the Steelers over the hump? I guess we will have a better idea of that this time next week as the first few splash signings are announced. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.